Hey, it's the Ray Rican, and just finally got my new shirt. Uh, so I want to annoy people, but at the same time, it's about uh, use this one because I know this is the one they use to make jokes about Trump, but I find it funny. So hopefully, this shows my sense of humor. Maybe this could lead to a conversation because, like I've been saying, okay, hopefully you can hear me better now. As I've been saying, it's a good opportunity with all this stuff going on. If you have a relative or anyone that's, like I said, if complaining about the gas prices and the food prices and all that, now it's a good time to educate them. But also, I'm gonna do it now in the beginning of the video, not at the end. Please like and subscribe. Follow me here on YouTube or Rumble. On social media, I'm on Facebook, uh, Twitter, and Gab. I also have a Telegram. So, with that being said, let's go to today's article. And let's see. Hopefully, this is what I've actually been talking. I've been saying this to people for a while now. I've been saying how uh, that basically Biden's just the third term of Obama. It's funny. Excuse me for 1 second. I don't know what that was about. Sorry about that. But I've been saying for a while that Biden is just the third term of Obama. And basically, that's what Obama has said himself. It goes here. Obama says Biden is finishing the job of his administration. Not a surprise. It goes here. This one's from the Examiner, but it was a podcast I think he did on the New York Times. It was here. Obama told the New York Times that his former vice president is finishing the goals laid out during his time in office, noting that 90% of his former staffers are continuing and building on the policies we talked about, whether it's the Affordable Care Act or our climate change agenda and the Paris climate deal. I think what we're seeing now is Joe and the administration are essentially finishing the job, Obama added. Obama also reflected on former President Donald Trump's 2016 victories, suggesting that the election win and the rebound economy that sparked during Trump's 4 years in office have marred what would have been a more impactful shift in political views towards Democrats. Yeah, I doubt that I doubt the economy would have been booming if Hillary would have won in 2016. Extremely doubt it. Let's say a Democrat, Joe Biden or Hillary, had immediately succeeded me and the economy suddenly has 3% unemployment. I think we would have consolidated the sense that, oh, actually, these policies that Obama put in place worked. Nonsense. Because if they worked, they'd still be working now with Biden doing the same stuff. That is nonsense. Your stuff did not work. Um, that is just ridiculous. I mean, I remember when Trump won, they said the economy is going to tank, is going to crash because the market doesn't like someone like Trump. And here we go, and then when the economy started booming, of course, Obama, you didn't build that, wanted to take credit for it. And here we go again. He's trying to gaslight us and say, oh, if, Hillary would have won, then the economy would have been, booming under Hillary. And I extremely doubt it because that's not, it wasn't Obama's policies that uh, helped the economy. Not at all. So, but anyways, so there's that. I mean, I think that this guy, I mean, he just has drank his own Kool-Aid. I mean, he's so arrogant to think that that someone else other than Trump would have came in and the economy would have been booming. No, because he brought he brought factory job, manufacturing job back here. He was protecting our businesses, trying to bring jobs back overseas. He was trying to incentivize these people to come back here, and all that's happened is you have like he did a deal, I think, with which one of I think is General Motors or Ford, to stay here in the U.S. And the minute uh, Trump lost, they reversed course. Sorry, they reversed course and then went to start building a plant in Mexico once Trump lost. And it's like, yeah, no, that that would have been built, already years ago. If it was Hillary who would have won in 2016, we would have lost those jobs already. So, um, there's another article I want to not an article, but this is Brace for It Pride Month, and I saw this meme, and it disturbed me in a sense because it goes here: if your parents aren't accepting of your identity, I'm your mom now. And I think, look, listen, my child was gay. I'm fine with that. I got plenty of gay family members. My best friend is gay. And, you know, so to me, the only issue I have, and especially when it comes to children, is the whole trans stuff. It's like, stop confusing kids. Okay. That's my only issue. Look, as a parent, and I've said this over and over, as a parent, you have to sometimes protect your kids from even themselves, from them preventing them from harming themselves, whether it's that they're suicidal, or in this case, well, trans people have a high rate of suicide attempts, even at post transition. I think the numbers are like 40% something post transition. They still um, commit try to commit suicide. And at the end of the day, people, in wanting to be compassionate, we mistake, let's say, a firm hand for lack of compassion. And wanting to protect my child from making a mistake at 8 years old, 12 years old, that affect them the rest of their life. And you're going to call me transphobic or not accepting for that. No, I'm a parent. I'm not their friend. I'm their parent. And I will still love you, but I'm not gonna put you on hormones. You want to dress like a boy, you dress like a boy. I don't care. But I'm not gonna let you shoot yourself up with hormones. I'm not gonna let you cut off your breast as a girl. No. Same thing. I'm not, as a boy, if it was a boy, if it was my son, I'm not gonna let him, take puberty blockers or anything like that, or put him on estrogen so he could get breasts. No, you could dress like a girl all you want when you're 18, or preferably older. I think that should be something that should be waited till, I think it's 25 is when they say that's the age when the brain fully develops. But you know what? When you're an adult and you want to make that mistake, I will love you no matter what. But that's your mistake to make at 18. And the only problem is if you listen to the advocates, everybody loves it. Everybody's happy afterwards. That's not true. The thing that they don't let you talk about is detransitioning. That's something that the media doesn't talk about. That I don't know if now, let's say on YouTube, this video will get um, throttled because I mentioned that word, but it's something that parents need to consider when they dealing with the pressures of this whole the trans movement. because, like I said, there's nothing transphobic about wanting to protect my child, and I will protect them even from themselves, because with the rates of detransitioning that they don't talk about, the rates are high. They're not like, it's not like 1%. So this here is nonsense. Unless you're someone that is not accepting of your gay child, that's on you. That's something where, you know you have to accept your child, whether they're gay or straight, whatever. But like I said, trans is a different story, because that's a decision that's going to affect their whole life. Because if it's a girl, you uh shoot her up with a bunch of hormone, with testosterone, and that's it. She can never have children. Doesn't reverse. You could harvest eggs or something like that, so you can have kids later on. But as far as, your daughter having, once you pump them up with the puberty blockers, or the or testosterone, that's it. Is that what you want for your child? I don't i don't want that for my child. I want them, if they're, there's a famous right wing right leaning trans YouTuber, Blair White. I think what she did was she froze sperm, because she's a male to female transitioner, and she froze her sperm, so like that, if later on she wants to have her own children, she can, with an egg donor. So good for her that she knows that she may change, she may want children later on, and at least that she has the option of doing it. So, but she's old enough. I mean, Blair's in her 20s, so good for her that she made that choice. And see, look, I'm not transphobic. I'm referring to her as her, because I know that even though I know she's a male to female trans person, she's a trans woman, I will refer to her as she. But I will not. I refuse to use those z, zer, all those made up pronouns. Look, no, you male, female, you're mixed in between. You feel like you have some male, some female. You feel androgynous. I don't. This whole gender non-binary. No, we have secondary sex characteristics. No matter how much a woman with big boobs tries to look like a male, she still has big boobs. It's not going to change anything. Same thing, with a guy. It's like the only thing he could do is, you know, either get breast implants, or, get a good stuffed up, good fake boobs or something like that. So, anyways, I'm I'm going on a tangent there. Um, so, anyways, let me know what you think. You know, like I said earlier, I covered about the whole thing with Obama's third term, and I touched on the trans stuff because it's Pride Month. Um, so what you're going to see is an oppressed community, and I'm going to put that in quotation marks. An oppressed community going to have their logo all over the place this month. You're going to see major corporations putting their rainbow flag on everything, but they're oppressed. Not anymore. I mean, this is one of the successful civil rights um, movements in my lifetime, because you went from, you know, things. The Stonewall riot was in the 70s, and by 2000, gays were already, super accepted. And 2013, you got gay marriage. I think it was 2013. And then, like I said, with Biden being Obama's third term, with him, Obama saying that he's finishing up what he started, and it's like, God help us if Biden's trying to finish up what Obama started, because at the end of the day, he said he wanted to fundamentally change this country, and to me, loving a country, and there's one thing of tweaking it and making some changes, but to fundamentally change something, then you don't love it. It's one thing to go, you love your spouse, and then you pay for their plastic surgery, and pay for all these things that totally changes that person. Then you really didn't love them. You try to make them to something that you want them to be, not what they are. So to me, you can't. It's scary if that's where we're going, is that he's fundamentally uh trying to change the country to what Obama wanted. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Like I said earlier, if you like my content, please like and subscribe to my channel, whether it's on YouTube or Rumble. You can follow me on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, or Gab. I also have a Telegram where you could instant message me. You could just search there for the Right Rican on Telegram, and I'll come up. My channel will come up, and I'll leave it there. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend, and just remember that Memorial Day is not about the long weekend, but remembering those who served, so like that we could be free. All right. That being said, have a good one.